welcome to Young Tech Innovators as we continue our quest to bring you stories of young successful Indian achievers who are disrupting existing models. Now, if you've been wanting to tear your hair out because of the kind of mobile spam that you get, then this is the story for you to watch. Chaitanya Nalan quit Infosys and then started a company called mGinger, which actually allows you to opt into ads that you want to see as well as cash in on them. Here's the story.
How many times have you cursed and quipped about being bombarded with unwanted advertising messages on your mobile? Ringtones of raunchy Bollywood songs, horoscopes or weight loss programs that don't spare even those who are not battling the bulge. Fed up with having to clean out his inbox, Chaitanya Nalan, along with two of his former colleagues from Infosys, decided to eliminate mobile spam. mGinger is the first of its kind permission-driven opt-in mobile advertising platform that connects willing customers with advertisers, a win-win for both. But how did it all begin?
So how long was it from idea to actual blueprint to actually starting in 2007?
It took us about 4 months from the idea to the launch, because technically it's an easy piece to do. It's not a big thing. It was all about the first mover advantage. It was all about putting it in the right structure and scoping out the market space.
So you're a targeted mobile advertiser in that sense. So advertisers find it more fruitful to go through your route because the return on investments is a lot better and it's a more effective way of advertising.
Yes, we have created a permission-driven opt-in database of consumers. So we are solving.
So you are not going to call me or SMS me unless I am a subscriber.
Exactly.
So mGinger builds its consumer base through a registration process in which you can specify your interests, maximum number of ads you would like to receive in a day, convenient time slots and your demographic information. You not only get information you want, but for every ad you receive on your mobile, 20 paise gets accredited to your account.
As a consumer, what you get is deals and discounts which are very relevant to you. And you also get incentivized for receiving ads. Now this was a big puller initially.
Okay.
But then the incentive is not so high. It's like 20 paisa per ad or something like that, 20 paisa, 10 paisa.
And that you give them in the form of what? Coupons, bonuses, etc.
So this can be, this incentive can be taken in, redeemed in the form of M coupons, in the form of SMSs, free SMSs, topping up your mobile bill, or even in cash. If you ever get down to that 300 rupee level where you can take a check.
With 2 million consumers and over 300 advertisers, mGinger is growing at a fast clip and is adding almost 5,000 users a day. But let's see if this innovation has enough to catch the attention of investors.
Well, I think the very interesting thing to me about this innovation is that it's pleasing both the customer and the supplier at the same time. So as a user, somebody who has interest in certain segments, I'm ensured of getting all kinds of ads, information, everything on things that concern me. And as an advertiser, I'm really talking to a very select audience that really I want to reach.
So while mGinger is focused on the consumer, AdGinger focuses on advertisers. Leveraging this service, advertisers select consumers based on their commercial interests, location and demographics. The mGinger team then sends out very specific advertisements to a very tightly targeted audience.
Okay, so typically who would an advertiser really be for mGinger? You've got 350 of them altogether so far in the last 1 year. Who would a typical advertiser really be for you?
Anybody can be an advertiser on this, as long as the advertiser wants to target.
Right.
So, but if the advertiser wants to do ATL kind of advertising, where he doesn't want to target, he just wants to get the message going, right? Then this is not the right medium for them.
Okay.
So we have in the financial segment, for example, all the top, almost all of the top banks and insurance companies are with us now.
Okay.
They are national, but they do targeted insurance campaigns or whatever. So,
but you have the ability to go national with this because you've got teams working on it across the country.
Correct. For a consumer to really benefit, it has to be a local deal.
Sure.
Right. So that's why we set up a feet on street sales force, and we went after these local advertisers. So it's a local salon, local restaurant, local movie theater, and people like that who advertise heavily with us.
What's the kind of premium that that advertisers are willing to pay for this kind of a service? Because as you're pointing out, it's targeted, it's very specific, and hence the ROIs are higher. So what kind of premium do you actually get to charge?
It depends on the level of targeting you do, right? So if you say, I want everybody in, let's say, Bangalore, right? That's not too much of targeting. So that can go at a slightly lower premium. So premium. So it will be.
If you're saying Koramangalam, you know, above a certain income type, in a certain age bracket, in a certain sex category, then you charge a significant premium.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
What would that typically be?
If you're going by cost per 1,000 views, then it's around it can go from 400 rupees CPM to 2,000 rupees CPM. So that's almost like, in SMS terms, it can be 40 paisa all the way to 2 rupees per SMS.
Having broken even in the first year of operations, mGinger is now targeting a consumer base of 5 million by 2009. With a sales force across 5 cities, mGinger is now heading towards 25 Tier 2 cities. Providing incentives in the form of M-coupons, free prepaid top-ups, free SMSs, free mobile games and cash, mGinger is confident of staying ahead of competition.
We are in an uncontested market space, and that makes a job both easier and difficult because we don't see competition. But then the difficult part is, how do I grow this thing? The fundamental question we keep asking is, can I give anything more to my consumer in terms of can I juice up his ads, right? So the ads that I'm sending him, can I make it cool, right? Can I add jokes? Can I put jokes into those ads? Can I put shairis into those ads? Can I make it really cool? Coupons is another thing. And then we are coming up with picture ads, with video ads.
Typically a downturn in the economy, how would that impact you?
For us, it's good.
Yeah.
And we are already seeing effects of that.
Okay.
It's very simple. From an advertiser perspective, I don't have money, right? So I don't have money to put into newspapers or TV or channels where the exposure is very high.
So I really want to reach out to the customers who are going to come there and convert the footfall into actual sale.
You can do targeted advertisements. You can do, your exposure is going to be low. It's a high ROI oriented medium. So money has already started moving into this direction.
While Chaitanya believes that the economic downturn is a blessing in disguise, let's see what experts have to say.
Innovative, disruptive concept, but they have a market which, due to the meltdown in the world, is going to be a tighter market, especially in advertising. So I think they need to perhaps find ways and methods of scaling that in spite of pure play advertising going down in the next 1 to 2 years. If they can break that with targeted advertising, return on investments for advertisers being higher, and they can prove that through perhaps even analytics coming out to advertisers on the handsets. That's going to be very, very interesting.
With mGinger's unique offering in the second fastest growing mobile market, its future certainly looks bright.
Time for a break, but when we return, a man who truly helps you make your own style statement on Young Turks Innovators.